started playing ranked Fortnite just because Marshall plays it, and now I started playing it along with him. So the other night I played it and played 2 games of it, and I went from like the bottom bronze 3 to silver something in like 1 match, and I nearly won as well. So I don't know. I might be very good at it. It's probably because it's so low down, but I just thought, well, do you know what? I'm going to give it another whirl. Now, I was going to stream it tonight, but I'm absolutely shattered. So I know I'm only going to play a couple of games. So I thought, do you know what? Why don't I record them? And that can serve a couple of things. So I've just got a new computer because my old laptop was really, really struggling. And as it turns out, I think I may have burnt the graphics card out. I don't know if it's me messing with settings or whether I've just overdone it. I mean, I've been asking it to do things that it probably didn't really need to do. So yeah, I've got a new one. It's a very powerful one. I'm very, very lucky to be able to have been able to got it. I got it quite cheap because it's one of those, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, like where they're like an open box. So like someone's bought it, decided they're not happy with it or there's a problem with it, and they've sent it back and then they can't sell it new. It comes out really cheap. And this one was a lot cheaper than its retail price. And the reason for it was there's a tiny, and I mean like tiny, couple of millimeters chip on the back, on the lid, but it's like not on the screen side, on the other side. So anyway, it gets me back up and running, and I'm able to run things really, really high. So like this is like Fortnite on as full as you can possibly make it, and with the ray tracing on as well, and it actually looks pretty cool. So yeah, a little test really. Playing something that's a bit more heavy on the graphics cards, see if I can record it and play it without sort of everything going rubbish. Now, don't get me wrong, I am no Fortnite expert, and maybe that might be an appeal, is the fact that I'm not the best. I wouldn't even say I'm... In fact, I don't even know a lot about it, to be honest. Like I said, Marshall plays it all the time with his friends. That's someone for me. I can hear you. There. But sometimes it's nice to just play something you don't really have to think much about. Which might sound harsh. I'm sure like if you play it properly you do have to think quite a lot, but for me, you know, there's not tons of thinking that goes into it. I just run around and shoot some things. There's a person moving. See them there? Yes! We want a shotgun of some sort, don't we? Even it's only grey. But I have learnt, one thing I've definitely learnt is having a shotgun close range is definitely the way. Oh, there's a player. Ah! There you go. I placed 58. That was rubbish. That was rubbish. So, right, yeah. So we're back now queuing for another game. Actual other purpose for this video was I thought I'd do it as a bit of a little chatty one. A little chatty one. So rather than me just sitting and staring at the camera and play something at the same time, get distracted, forget what I was talking about, all the usual stuff. So yeah, the other thing, what were we doing? What were we talking about last time? We were talking about my move to YouTube only, and I've had some feedback of that, both positive and negative, but all good feedback. No one's been like, you shouldn't do this. Everyone's given me some good advice on it. And well, the upshot is that I'm going to multi-stream, which I'd said previously I'd struggled to ever get like a decent quality stream for both, and that was true. But now with the new laptop, I definitely can do that. And the reasons for it was, so I was coming off Twitch, and if you remember, I talked about not being on Twitch because, and I still stick to this, I think it's gross that they upped the price as much as they did. Now, some of the feedback I got from some of the people who were subscribed to me on Twitch was that they've got absolutely no interest in the slightest in coming and watching YouTube streams. Not just me, anyone. Because the UI, and I get this completely, the UI is not the best. In fact, it's pretty poor. And they would rather just not bother because it's that much of it. Whoa! Hang on. What have I got here? I've done everything wrong here. There we go. How did he not kill me? Anyway, yeah, so they were saying they've got no intention of it because the YouTube UI is really terrible, the chat's awful, the bots are awful, and all the rest of it. And you know what? I agree with them. I've watched a few. Have I got one of them already? I have. I've got one of them already. Whatever it does. I've got to agree with them. I've watched a few streams of other people on there, and it's not been great. Like, I mean, I watched lots of Hermitcraft, probably as you guys do if you watch any kind of Minecraft. And ZF, he's been on YouTube for a while now. B-Dubs does stuff as well. And don't get me wrong, they're good streams because of how great they are. Nothing to do with the platform at all, so they're not that great. But the other thing that really did make me think this was, it's not up to me to decide whether somebody wants to subscribe or not, because you don't have to, it's optional, right? And I thought it was a really good point that was made. Do you know what? Yeah, as much as I can be annoyed about the prices, just don't subscribe. You can just follow, so you still get the notifications, still watch and chat, get the nice UI and all the tools. To be honest, streams Twitch is miles easier for streamers, I feel. Going live on YouTube is a pain in the backside at the best of times. Some people, you know, only find it dead easy, but I think if you've done Twitch for a while, it's so easy. So there was that. But then on the other side of it, somebody else who watched things on my channel for a long time have said, you know what, they actually have grandkids, which I think is amazing. Because I'm 39, and I always think, you know, I'm quite old. But this person is somebody who's watched, who's got grandkids, and they're like, do you know what, I love that you're now streaming on YouTube because I can leave my kids. Oh, hang on a minute. Goodbye. I can leave my kids watching you, and I know that. Oh, give me that back, please. No, I love that one. Thank you. I know that it's safe. I know that it's not going to flick onto some stupid hot tub stream. Where am I on the map? There. It's just going to be YouTube, and I can't get raided because, you know, like, you can get raided. Of course you can, but it doesn't ever seem to really happen. No one really seems to raid each other on YouTube. So yeah, it's all nice and safe. So that was why I was like, well, you know what, both those points, it makes sense to multi-stream. 100% it does. So I've installed this thing called Restream, which you have to pay for if you're going to use their software. But actually, if you use it in OBS, it's free. And I don't understand how, but it is free. And it seems to work really, really well on a few little test things that I've done. But I need to do it properly and do some tweaking and stuff like that. And I need to do my overlays and all the bits and bobs. But what it will mean is that, yeah, I get to stream on both. I can still keep it safe. I'll still mod myself all the time. And I'm pretty quick at just getting in there and doing things. I think I only ever had one instance of being sort of like botted with pretty nasty stuff. And that was on YouTube. It wasn't even on Twitch, actually. But I got rid of that pretty quickly. You know, it wasn't too tricky. And I've got quite a thick skin as well, so I can sort of ignore the nonsense. So yeah, I'm playing Fortnite to give you a weird little update, but you may have no interest in Fortnite, and that's okay. Other things. When I got my computer, there was loads of problems with it. The OS was garbage. There was just problems, and I had to wipe it, which is fine. I usually would put a fresh install Windows on anyway, just because it gets rid of all the not get rid of all the That's not what it does. Just give me 1 minute. Excuse me for 1 second. Oh my word. Ah! Rudely interrupted. I promise you I'm better than this normally. Because I'm talking away. Yeah, so there was loads of problems with it. And with those problems, I lost loads and loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. And it was off my backup drive as well. So actually, I'd plugged it in, I'd opened it up, put it in. It's like my other internal SSD. I put it into the laptop. When I ran the cloud recovery to get some of the bits back and do some fixing on this laptop, it wiped my other drive as well. I thought surely it can only wipe the OS, right? No, it just destroyed everything. Anyway, a bit of data recovery software, and I got some of the stuff back. But the main thing that I lost that I'm a bit gutted about is my decked out. Where I was up to on decked out is completely gone. So I'm either going to try and catch that up again, but it's like it's random with the cards and stuff. So I don't know. I'll try and see if I can remake that. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I'll be able to remake it. But I don't know. So that one's a bit of a not sure. Other things as well, though, is Rocketcraft. So I love playing a Rocketcraft. My time's been pretty thin recently, but it is getting a bit back to normal. But every time I've been on, everyone's AFK or just not on. So, and that's a me issue. It's not me saying anything about them because it is still active. People are still playing. But in my time zone and in the hours that I play in my time zone, there's not as many people on. It's usually just like one person maybe, and then everybody else say okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to stop playing there because I do love playing that. I've got some awesome builds, but I'm not going to. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort to record Rocketcraft. A lot of effort to edit Rocketcraft. So what I'm probably going to do with that is I've got the D&D district to build. Still going to build that, but I'll probably do them more as like little update videos or time-lapse videos, little shorts maybe. And I've still got the game, and I want to build the game. But my worry is if I spend all that time over the next few months building this multi-layer game in the giant hole that I've dug, that no one will play it because they're not going to be on. Or if they do play it, they're not going to be on when I am. So then I can't show you guys people playing it, and so on and so forth. Because my plan was always to stream that in the spectator cam, so we could watch people doing their thing. So my plan is to still build the big castle and maybe build one dungeon of it. So if you remember, I was going to do, I think I had 6 dungeons in mind with 3 levels or 4 levels in each dungeon. I'm probably going to cut that back now to just 1. Or at least start that way. Build one of them. And then see if it gets played. And if it does get played, maybe then we'll build a bit more and go from there. I think that was it really for Rocketcraft. Like I said, not stopping it. Definitely will carry on playing it. I'd like to do more episodes on it, but there's just not enough people on, not enough other people making content. And that's, again, that's not a Rocketcraft problem. They were really upfront at the start to say this isn't a content creator service. There's a few of us that create content, but it's more of a secondary thing. And that's, you know, that's completely fine. But it is difficult making videos. You end up in a point sometimes, or at least I have for a little bit, where it's like playing single player but on a multiplayer world, so you're restricted to your own little bit, which isn't ideal. It isn't ideal. It takes some of... Oh, what's that? That's a person. Where are they? I can hear them, but I can't do anything. What are you? Are you an NPC? Oh my god. These are bosses and stuff, aren't they? And I've got nothing. I shouldn't be here. Oh! Oh my god, hang on a minute. I need to not die. Anyway, yeah, so nothing against Rocketcrafting anyway. So I love the people on there. I've met some lovely people on there that I hope will be friends, hopefully for the rest of my life. There's some great people on there. So, but it's all about whether I'll make content on there still. And I think the answer is going to be yes, but very limited. Haha! Got both of them. Eat that. I always say I don't like Fortnite, and then I get well into it for the few times I play it. So then, new things. Well, one of the things, if you remember, if any of you have been watching me since I started 2 years ago, which is amazing. It's nearly 2 years at the end of this month. Yeah, and it's at the end of this month that we're 2 years. So, and I started off like I did. Started off with the original Vault Hunters, not original Vault Hunters. Vault Hunters season 2, which I think was the first time it was out to public. But I also was like multi gaming, variety gaming, multi gaming, whatever you want to call it. You know, I started off playing mostly on my Nintendo Switch and bits of Minecraft. And I'll be honest, I miss doing that. I've played so much Minecraft, which I love. I've played so much Minecraft and don't really play as many of the other games that I would normally have played. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm eating. I'm healing. And not that I don't want to play Minecraft anymore. I definitely do. But I'm a little bit burnt out with it. So I think until the new version comes out, like I said, I'm just going to do those little bits. It'll be the same for Rapscallion as well. I'm going to do the group events because I think they're fantastic. You know, that's really like my favourite parts of Minecraft is playing with other people. So whenever I do a group event, Tuck's injured at the minute. He's broke his wrist, broke his left wrist, so he can't even use the keyboard properly. So we've sort of stopped to make sure that we can wait for him because we want to do the Ender Dragon together. We don't want to be running off without him. He's got an counter out again. There is a car somewhere, isn't there? About to oh, there it is! Oh my god, actually made me jump. Jumped out my skin. Yeah, so I'll be doing the live events on there, but again, also like, we've got plans to build. Like, there's a big tower to build and stuff like that, and then doing some group building we've talked about a few times. But for now, that will be, if I do anything on there, it'll probably be the same thing again. Time lapses. That one also is hosted on a Minecraft realm, and they've just been boosted. So if I do any sort of Minecraft streams that are going to be for me, the Rocket Crafter or Rapscallion, they're probably going from Rapscallion. Because Rocket Craft's actually hosted on DJs on one of his machine, basically, which is great, apart from the fact that Microsoft has a tendency to just boot everybody off every so often. So if you're streaming that, it can be a bit of a pain. I've ermed again, all the erms. What else? I say new stuff. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I'm going to play there's some games that I've wanted to play for a while that I've not really played through. I got absolutely addicted to Satisfactory, and I'm probably going to play that more. But my shifting is probably going to shift more towards streaming than full edited videos. And why is that? You could say, oh, it's lazy. Well, no, not really, because what I'm probably also going to do is record those and edit them. So there's still going to be some editing. But in general, I really enjoy streaming because I love chatting to you guys. And I have missed it. Like the few streams I did on YouTube, a few people came in and that was absolutely fantastic. But, you know, I used to be chatting sometimes to like 10, 15 of you on Twitch. And obviously I haven't come over, and that's fine. That's completely fine. I understand it. But I miss you guys. And also I miss my friends on Twitch. Yeah, there's people there we used to raid each other and go between streams and do the charity streams, stuff like that. Loads of cool things happened on Twitch. So yeah, edging back towards streaming, and then in a few months probably see where I go from there. What other games am I looking at the minute of playing? Potentially, there's a few things that I've downloaded where those, you know what I used to do a while back, where if I could find something that you could complete in less than 5 hours, I'm going to do some of those again because I don't get tons of those. I've never been one for like view chasing. I did it a little bit for a month or two, and I realised straight away this is actually really stressful, and it's not what I was about when I made all this stuff. So, but they are pretty cool to show off some of the little cool indie games. Some of them are indie games, some of them are not, but like almost indie type games that exist, and things you can play if you got a busy lifestyle like me. You know, I got kids, job. Sometimes you only get a few hours to play, so having a game that you can just sit down, chill out on for a few hours, get the story done start to finish, is pretty handy. So showcasing some of that's pretty cool. I leveled up. I leveled up. So yeah, some of those definitely. One of the things that I really want to play, and I believe it's about 10 hours-ish, it's not in that really short time, but you know, if you're my sort of age, you've played Monkey Island, and they made a sequel to it, The Return to Monkey Island, and I always wanted to play it and I didn't play it. And it'll give me the excuse. If I record it, it'll give me the excuse to play it. Oh, is that a person? No. So I'm probably going to record that one, The Return to Monkey Island, because I think it just looks great. So there's another chest in there somewhere. I can hear it going. Brrr. Put down here. Oh. I'm going to get myself killed there, right? Oh, I've got a pistol and a shotgun. It's not a good start. Let's move on. But also, yeah, definitely on Minecrafty bits. You know, I started to get into modded Minecraft. I loved Vault Hunters. Oh, I've lost my Vault Hunter save again. It's not the first time, is it? So yeah, I lost my Vault Hunter save again. May start that again. Not sure, because I think other than the final boss, which we didn't do together, I've not actually done. You've probably seen that. If you watch Vault Hunters, you're probably interested. If you're interested in Vault Hunters. Oh my god, say that again. If you're interested in Vault Hunters, you've probably seen that being done anyway on the SMP or elsewhere. So to start all over again, maybe not so much. I have thought about restarting my vanilla world, and that was on Bedrock. And again, for any of you know me, I'm a Java player who went over to Bedrock to play with my kids and stuff. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. That was awful. But I'm thinking of doing it on Java is the upshot of that one. And reason for that is there's just so many cool things. Like, you know, I do miss playing Java, so that might happen. I don't know really. I'm fairly chill, relaxed about it. Usually I'm like, as much as I don't like planning in Minecraft, and I'm always like, let's just build and let's just have some fun. With the content creation stuff, I got to the point where I was making Trello boards and planning out how I could release stuff in a week. I made it a job for a brief time, and I was like, you know, I just gonna play again, which is exactly what I was doing before, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I think that's when I did my best videos as well. Like, some of the things I've done have been not forced. That's not really the right thing, is it? But they've not been my usual. You know, I've not been. I haven't been having fun with some of it, and the main thing really is having the fun. But I do want to do the big thing I want to do is do things with other people. I think that they're always the best thing. So even though I'm talking about starting this Minecraft solo world, that's probably something that I do just because it's nice to just play on your own as well. But in general, I think if I can do stuff with other people, not only is it more fun for me, I think it's probably better content. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. One thing that I thought would be quite cool is doing some kind of Minecraft challenges sort of thing. And I don't mean this thing that you see in people now, like, go and get all the saplings and see how long it takes. Not that kind of thing. But so, very much inspired by Impulse and Skizzleman's doing Naked and Scared. I absolutely love that. I've got with them for a while. But, you know, something inspired around that. That could be a thing. But I don't want to just rip it off, you know. That would be rubbish. Why am I shooting? What am I doing? But something like that would definitely be very cool, especially if we could do it with another person, because it would be such a laugh. And yeah, I mean, the person that I would love to do that with is Phoenix, my wife, who, when we did some stuff together, we did some Vault Hunter stuff together, and it was great. It was really good fun. She's brilliant as well. Like, she's really brilliant at recording and doing, and yeah, I think that'd be really good. Whether she records herself or not, don't know. I know she's not a big fan of using the camera, but that's okay. You know, I keep saying to me, you don't need to use your camera. I only use my camera because I'm so beautiful, and it would be a shame to not show you my face. So anyway, that's some plans. That's some waffles with Fortnite on in the background. I mean, not doing very well at it. But yeah, I was going to say let me know what you think, but you can do. But I'm just really, really chill, the whole thing. Nice to be a bit more relaxed in life with the job and everything else that's been going on. All a bit more relaxed. Should we focus on trying to win a round? Should I stop waffling so much? Focus on trying to win. The promise, I'm not actually this bad at it. Where am I? Down the bottom there. Yeah, I'm that bad at it apparently. Look, I picked up shields. I'm not even drinking them. Shields are full. Right. Grey weapons. Let's finish this up with me not being completely rich. I think am I right in thinking? Yeah, healing. Healing! I've already got a cool shotgun, so that's okay. This one. This one. I need to be going further in. Okay. See if we can find some people. My general tactic is to get, head towards the middle. Not stay out of people's way, but not necessarily go like hunting out for people, but try and like gear up. Get as many good weapons as I can. Ooh. Get as many good weapons as I can. Make sure I've got a load of shield potions to top myself back up. And make sure I've got as much healing as possible to top myself back up. Now, I am not very good with these things, but could be daft not to take it. yeah, make sure I've got decent ammo and all that kind of stuff, and then be ready to sort of not hunt, but not be worried about taking anything on. So what we got? A place that's already been raided. Going the wrong way. Ish. Let's go over here. Most of our wins actually have been with like green weapons. I think even with what I've got a chance. Got a chance. I've won a couple. Usually finish in the top 10. Not 40 odd and 50 odd like a day ago. People shooting up there. Where did they go? They're over there. Let's go and see. We might be able to pick somebody off. They're still at it. Oh, are they NPCs? Might be NPCs. But we'll see what this stuff is. See if there's anything good to pick up. Definitely something going on. Closer and see. Keep half an eye out. I did not mean to slide into everybody. Yeah! Well, I finished 23. Anyway, that's my update video. See you soon with something cool. Don't know what it's going to be, but something that hopefully will be fun. Bye.